Have you ever felt a sudden, unexplainable shift within you late at night? A chill, a wave of intuition, or a memory surfacing from nowhere? What if these aren't random moments, but a profound, deliberate signal from the universe? The late, great Sylvia Browne warned us about these powerful nights. Tonight, something deep is preparing to cross your energetic field, and what you do next could alter your path forever. Stay with us, because this is not a coincidence. You were meant to find this message now. You are not nearly as alone as you might believe in the silent, solitary hours of the night. While the world sleeps, a different kind of reality stirs, a subtle dimension of energy and spirit that operates on a frequency most of us have been taught to ignore. We dismiss the sudden chill on a warm night, the unbidden tear that comes with no immediate memory, or the overwhelming feeling that something is about to change as mere fatigue or imagination. But this dismissal is the very barrier that keeps us from accessing the profound guidance the universe is desperately trying to send our way. The renowned psychic and spiritual teacher Sylvia Browne dedicated her life to explaining these enigmatic phenomena. She spoke of a concept that many find unsettling, yet it rings with a deep, resonant truth for those who have experienced it. She described our energetic fields not as static shields, but as living, breathing, magnetic layers that are constantly interacting with the cosmic currents that flow through all of existence. According to her, there are specific potent moments when these currents are designed to recalibrate our very destiny. Tonight, the universe is initiating one of those powerful adjustments. This is not a metaphor, it is a spiritual event. A wave of deep, transformative energy is moving through the collective consciousness, and it is seeking out those who are ready for a shift, those whose souls have been asking, pleading for a change of direction. It will not knock politely on your door. It will vibrate through the very foundations of your being, attempting to shake loose the illusions and fears you've been clinging to for safety. This is your wake-up call. The sudden anxiety, the vivid dream you couldn't shake upon waking, the name of a person from your past that popped into your head for no reason. These are the first tremors. This video is your guide through the earthquake. We will delve into what you might feel, the profound reason why this is happening to you now, and most critically, how you can not just survive this energetic surge, but align with it to finally step onto the path you were always meant to walk. The initial contact of this profound energy is rarely a thunderous event. It is far more subtle and insidious, often masquerading as everyday sensations that carry an unusual weight. You must become a detective of your own inner world tonight. The first and most common sign is a sudden, inexplicable shift in your emotional state without any external trigger. One moment you are calm, and the next, a wave of profound sadness, intense joy, or restless anxiety washes over you, leaving you questioning its origin. This is not your own repressed emotions surfacing randomly. It is the energy field making contact, resonating with frequencies that have been dormant within you, stirring them awake to get your attention. Another unmistakable sign is the activation of long-forgotten memories. As you lie in bed, your mind may suddenly pull forth a vivid scene from your childhood, a conversation with someone you haven't thought of in years, or a specific moment of past pain or triumph. Sylvia Browne explained that the universe uses our memory bank as a library of reference points. It is showing you these specific scenes because they hold a key. A lesson you didn't fully learn, a forgiveness you didn't grant, or a truth you were not ready to accept at the time. This replay is a deliberate attempt to offer you a chance at closure or a new understanding. Your body itself will become a vessel for these messages, speaking a language of physical sensations that defy logical explanation. You might feel a chill running down your spine despite the room being warm, a sudden warmth flooding your chest, or a tingling sensation in your hands or the crown of your head. These are hotspots of energetic activity, Your physical form is absorbing the high-frequency energy, and these sensations are the translation of that spiritual download into a physical experience, a clear signal that your body's channels are opening up to receive guidance. Pay meticulous attention to the world of synchronicities and intuitive hits that will begin to populate your evening. You may think of a song only to hear it play minutes later on a random stream. You might see a specific number sequence repeating everywhere, on the clock, a license plate, a receipt, or you may have a strong, unbidden thought or knowing about someone only to receive a message from them shortly after. These are not coincidences. Sylvia Browne insisted that coincidence is a word we use to dismiss the universe's meticulously orchestrated plan. These are confirmations that you are in sync with the new energetic current. Finally, as this energy fully envelops your field, you may experience a state of heightened awareness just between wakefulness and sleep. In this hypnagogic state, your logical mind relinquishes its control and your spiritual perception is amplified. This is when you might receive symbolic visions, hear a clear message in your mind, or simply feel an overwhelming sense of knowing about a decision you have been struggling with. This is the deepest level of communication, where the universe is not just sending signals, but having a direct dialogue with your soul, preparing it for the imminent shift in your path. To understand why this energetic intervention is occurring, we must first dismantle the illusion of a random, chaotic existence. Sylvia Browne taught that our lives are not a series of accidents, but a soul-level curriculum designed for growth and enlightenment. There is a divine timeline for each of us, a map of potentialities and lessons we agreed to undertake before this incarnation. However, through the distractions and fears of earthly life, we often stray from this intended path, choosing comfort over purpose and fear over destiny. This powerful energy surge is the universe's compassionate yet firm method of course correction. This is not a punishment, it is a recalibration. Think of it as a spiritual intervention. You have reached a critical juncture in your life where the path you are currently on is no longer in alignment with your soul's highest purpose. The universe, in its infinite intelligence, recognizes the growing divergence between your actions and your destiny. It cannot force you to change direction, but it can send a wave of transformative energy to shake the foundations of your current reality, making the path you're on feel increasingly unstable and unfulfilling, while simultaneously illuminating the road you're meant to take. The timing is also intricately connected to your own readiness, even if your conscious mind is unaware of it. Your soul has been sending out signals of its discontent, its yearning for something more profound. You may have felt a persistent emptiness despite outward success, a longing for a different life, or a series of failed opportunities that left you confused. These were all preparatory stages. Tonight's energy is the universe's response to that soul-level calling. It is answering the prayer you whispered in your moments of deepest silence, the one you were perhaps too afraid to even speak out loud. This intervention often coincides with significant planetary alignments and collective energy shifts that create portals of heightened spiritual accessibility. The universe operates in cycles and rhythms, and there are moments when the veil between our world and the spiritual realm becomes thinner, allowing for a more direct and potent transmission of energy. You are being caught in this cosmic tide because your personal journey has synced with this universal rhythm. You are not being singled out. You are being invited to join a collective upgrade, but your personal response to it is what will define your unique journey forward. Ultimately, the core reason for this profound event is love. It is the universe's unwavering commitment to your soul's evolution. It sees the magnificent potential trapped within you, limited by your doubts and past traumas. This energy is designed to shatter those self-imposed cages. It is a forceful, loving nudge designed to push you off the cliff of uncertainty, so you can discover that you have had the wings to fly all along. The discomfort, the strange sensations, the emotional turmoil, they are all the birth pangs of a new version of yourself, one that is finally ready to embrace its true power and purpose. When this wave of energy makes contact, your first instinct may be to resist, to build walls of logic and distraction to shield yourself from the unfamiliar intensity. This is the greatest mistake you can make. Resistance creates friction, and spiritual friction manifests as anxiety, panic, and a sense of being spiritually attacked. The key is not to fight the current, but to learn how to swim with it. Your preparation begins with a conscious decision to surrender. This is not a surrender of weakness, but one of profound trust. Trust in the universe, trust in your own soul's journey, and trust that what is arriving is for your ultimate benefit, even if it feels unsettling at first. You must create a container of calm to receive this download. As evening falls, find a space of solitude and silence. This is non-negotiable. Dim the lights, disconnect from the digital noise, the social media, the news, the endless stream of external input. This energy speaks in whispers, and you cannot hear its guidance over the cacophony of the modern world. Sit in stillness, even if only for 20 minutes. Focus on your breath, not to control it, but to observe its natural rhythm. This simple act signals to your higher self and the universe that you are present. You are listening, and you are ready to receive the transmission. Engage in a conscious dialogue with the energy. You are not a passive recipient. You are a co-creator in this event. Speak aloud or in your mind. Say, "I acknowledge your presence. I am open to receiving your guidance for my highest good. Show me what I need to see. Help me release what I need to let go." This intentional invocation is incredibly powerful. It establishes your authority and your consent, transforming a potentially frightening experience into a sacred collaboration. Ask specific questions about the issues weighing on your heart, and then, most crucially, become silent and listen for the answers that will arise as feelings, knowings, or symbols. As memories, emotions, or sensations surface, do not judge them or push them down. Observe them as if they are clouds passing in the sky of your awareness. If a memory of a past hurt arises, thank it for the lesson it taught you and consciously release the emotional charge attached to it. If a sudden fear about the future appears, acknowledge its presence, but refuse to let it dictate your actions. This process is the energy helping you to purge and clear the stagnant blocks within your field. You are being given a rare opportunity to perform spiritual surgery on yourself, removing the old wounds that have been distorting your path. Finally, anchor the energy into a new intention. After the wave has passed and you feel a sense of calm resolution, the work is not over. This is the moment of creation. Take a journal and write down every insight, no matter how small. Then, based on those insights, set a clear, positive intention for your new path. It could be as simple as, "I intend to walk in greater authenticity," or "I am open to opportunities that bring me joy and purpose." By stating this intention, you are taking the raw, powerful energy gifted to you by the universe and giving it a direction, a mission. You are programming your newly cleared energetic field to begin manifesting a reality that is in perfect alignment with your soul's true destiny. What you experience tonight is far more than a fleeting moment of introspection. It is a sacred intersection in the timeline of your life, a point where the universe has actively chosen to intervene in your story. We have journeyed together through the signs, the emotional waves, the vivid memories, the physical sensations. that signal this profound contact. We have uncovered the cosmic why, understanding that this is not a random occurrence, but a deliberate, loving recalibration from a universe that is deeply invested in your growth and alignment. And most importantly, we have equipped you with the tools to not just endure, but to actively collaborate with this energy through surrender, sacred space, and intentional dialogue. This powerful shift is your invitation to shed the skin of a former self, the version of you that was content with a smaller life, that accepted limitations, and that believed the whispers of fear over the call of destiny. The discomfort you may feel is the cracking of that shell. The confusion is the old map being burned away, forcing you to navigate by the stars of your own soul's intuition rather than by the worn-out paths of your past. Sylvia Browne's message was always one of empowerment, reminding us that we are spiritual beings having a human experience, and tonight that spiritual being is demanding to be heard. Do not waste this moment by returning to business as usual tomorrow. The energy tonight is a seed. What grows from it depends entirely on the soil of your consciousness. If you dismiss it, the seed will lie dormant. But if you nurture it with your awareness, water it with your intentions, and give it light through your actions, it will grow into a reality that you can scarcely imagine from your current vantage point. You have been given a glimpse behind the curtain, shown the mechanics of your own destiny. To ignore this is to ignore a direct message from your own soul. Remember, you were never meant to walk this path alone or without guidance. The synchronicities, the intuitive hits, the sudden sense of knowing, these are your confirmation that you are on the right track, that you are being supported by forces seen and unseen. Trust this process with every fiber of your being. The universe does not make mistakes, and your presence here now, receiving this message, is a part of this divine orchestration. You are exactly where you are supposed to be, preparing for exactly what is meant to come. So as you move from this video into your evening, carry with you not a sense of trepidation, but a feeling of excited anticipation. You are not a victim of this energy. You are its chosen participant. You are being prepared, upgraded, and aligned for a chapter of your life that holds more purpose, more authenticity, and more light than you have ever allowed yourself to believe was possible. Tonight, you're not just crossing into a new day. You are crossing into a new version of your own destiny. If this message resonated with the deep truth within you, then your journey of awakening is just beginning. Follow this channel for more guides to navigate the profound mysteries of your spiritual path. Like this video if it served you, to signal the algorithm to share this light with others who need to hear it tonight. Until next time, stay conscious and trust the journey.